Before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to 287,000 subscribers by the end of the week, 288 by the 15th, and 290 by the end of this month. We're trying to hit 300k by the new year, and that will put us on, well, by 2K23, and that will put us on great track. So anyway, now let's get on to the video. Guys, DBG here, and today we are going to be talking about the new diamond card, the first of the diamond cards that has come from the Zero Gravity collection, lads. So, the Zero Gravity collection has been pretty good. It has been pretty good, lads. We're all the way up to diamond right now. And like the crazy thing is that like Friday week, like obviously not this Friday, but like this Friday, what is it? We got a 94 overall diamond, and then next week is literally pink diamond, opal, dark matter. So guys, I would definitely keep up, because again, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Like you can probably get, it's about 3 hours, maybe 2-3 hours max to get all the cards done so far. But now we are on to the very first of these diamond cards, which is pretty nice. If I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty nice that we are getting diamond cards. First up is Kenyon Martin Jr. And I kind of had some, like, I kind of was hoping that he'd be a little bit better. I was kind of hoping that he'd get like because he's only a 6'5", and he's very small at small forward, I was hoping that he'd get something stupid like set shot 25, but he doesn't. But he's still not a bad card. He's still not a bad card at all. So, power forward, primary, small forward, secondary, 93 offense, 95 defense, overall 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. He's got min intangibles and min shot IQ, which is actually really good for a diamond card. 4 hot zones outside the 3-point line. He's got 94 speed, 94 acceleration. Defense-wise, look, you're looking at his defense, you're like, oh, that's not great, but it's not bad. He's not bad at anything on the defensive end. Like, 87 is his lowest, or so you got 84 help defense, that doesn't matter. In defense, that doesn't matter. 87 is his lowest, which is actually okay. No real post game, but thankfully, like, he can play small forward. So, this guy right here was 6'5", power forward center. Thank God he's not a power forward / center, and he can actually play the guy at small forward. 6'5" is small for a small forward, but it's kind of like just at the edge of usable. Like 6'5" is just at the edge of usable for the small forward position. Catch and shoot, corner specialist, sniper, green machine, hot zone hunter, limitless spotter, set shooter, slippery off ball, volume shooter. He's also got like half quick first step, half downhill. He comes with like gold hyperdrive, no quick chain, but he's got a chaser arms, pogo, rebound chaser, and all the other good defensive badges on gold. No brick walls, not ideal. So like, he seems okay. He's at Aaron Gordon on very quick. I don't know what upper 116 is. Pool. Ooh, that is actually, that's the glitchy upper. That's the glitchy upper, isn't it? Yeah, that is the glitchy upper. 116 a really glitchy upper. It's hard to contest. But Aaron Gordon release is not, I don't think it's bad. Like Aaron Gordon release, what's his? It was fine on Halliburton. It was fine on Halliburton. Has it on quick, doesn't he? No, he has it on normal, and that's perfectly fine. So this one very quick could be good. Let's see what the comments are saying. It's not a mere coffee. Mid, we need new Bingo Smith. Thought he was 6'7", 6'8". You're telling me one of the dimes is 6'5", power forward center. Most of the emeralds and sapphires better than this. That is not true. What's his name is better than this though. I will admit, DeAndre Hunter is better than this. DeAndre Hunter is better. Is he better than the Brandon Clark we got yesterday? That's the real question. Because Clark is 6'7", but he's a tiny player build for some reason, even though he used to have a huge player build in 2K. So he's 6'8". So stats-wise, he's worse than Brandon Clark stats-wise. I will admit that. He's worse than Brandon Clark stats-wise. Badges-wise, sniper and range. Basically the same on defense. Way worse tendos-wise. They both have quick dribble style. Both have the same behind the back. Brandon Clark is a better release. I'm just putting it out there. Brandon Clark's probably better than him. Did either of them have unblockable? He got unblockable on Kenyon Martin Jr., but not on Brandon Clark. Honestly, Brandon Clark is probably better. Less hot zones. I don't know how I feel. I really don't know how I feel. At least he does have the normal leaner. Quick dribble style, though. He gets the Booker. Ooh, the Booker. I think it's the Booker size up that's the glitchy one. Does he have blinders? No. So he could, like, he's gonna be okay. Don't get me wrong, like, he's going to be okay. If you are, he's another decent card on the way, though. Like, he's going to be somewhat usable in game. If you're asking me whether or not he's going to be, like, really good, I'm going to say no. But, like, if we look at zero gravity rewards, there are some good ones that we've gotten. So, like, Giannis, okay. Vit, okay. Timothy Williams, Timothy. Shaq, meh. Ty Lue was very good. So, like, we look, that's so far, it's like 2 okay, like 3 okay, and 2 really good cards. Then we look at Shango. We look at the Emeralds. They were all good other than Luka. We look at the Sapphires. Sapphires were all pretty good. I even don't mind that Booker card. Rubies. Bill Russell was a dud, but Will Barton and Smush Parker were good. And then we look at the Amethyst. And I think both the Amethysts were good in Vinny and Brandon Clark. So, like, he is a good card. Like, if, for example, we didn't get Brandon Clark, if he was our Amethyst yesterday, we would have been saying, okay, he's pretty good. And then if Brandon Clark was the Diamond today, people would be like, okay, yeah, Brandon Clark's good. Because obviously he's a little bit taller. I think if they were flipped, because they are very, very similar cards. I think due to the fact that Brandon Clark looks tiny in game, means that they're very similar. But again, if you are somebody that is kind of just starting off this game, and you're like, okay, what's the easiest way to get some good players? And you have just started off the game. You play a game, you get Giannis. You score like 2 points with Giannis, you get Vit. Like, you play like, 16, 17 games, like, of TT offline, especially if you've just started the game. The first 20 games are in rookie difficulty. You play the game for 2 hours, and you've suddenly built up a team where you're like, okay, you've built up a team after 2 hours of Vinny at the 1, Will Barton at the 2, Kenyon Martin Jr. at the 3, Brandon Clark at the 4, Bill Russell at the 5, and then the bench you got, I don't know, Smush, Hunter. Actually, Hunter's probably better than these two. Hunter's probably better than Clark and Kenyon Martin, so he'd probably start. But again, let's say Buck or Smush, Hunter, Timothy, Shangout, and I don't know, Shaq, or you can play just Giannis or move players up, or Patrick Williams at the 4 and a Shangout at the 5. Like, that's not a very good team, but I mean, it's for 2 hours of playing. It's a lot better than other years where after 2 hours of playing you have one player. You've actually built a mediocre team within 2 hours. You really have, like. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Like, we've gotten, he's not one of the best diamonds in the game by any means. Like, if we look, like, Will Barton is one of the best rubies in the game, so is Smush Parker. These might be 2 of the 5 best rubies in my team. Booker, Hunter, and Jay Williams are probably 3 of the top 5 sapphires. In terms of emeralds, these are probably the 4 best emeralds in the game. In terms of golds, outside of Jakar Sampson and Book Knight, these are 5 of the 7 best golds in my team. So, like, we had been getting, like, these god tier lower players, but now we're kind of getting back to reality. We're getting just a decent player. Nothing special, but a pretty decent Kenyon Martin Jr. So, am I excited to use him? Like, I can't really say I'm excited, but I don't think he's going to be a bad card. I really don't think he's going to be a bad card. I think, depending on how glitchy, or that Aaron Gordon release could be glitchy and very quick with that upper. So you just never know. He could have a bit of Luka about him. He could have a little bit of Luka, because that upper is very, very glitchy. But it's highly unlikely. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.